You're browsing Reddit on Christmas Day. What is your family doing that's so boring? My dad invited over my sister's in-laws in a manipulative move to get prime rib even though my mom wanted a relaxing day with deli plates. It's my mom's birthday so I brought deli stuff for her like she wanted. My brother-in-law decided to bring his father on top of his sister, her husband, and daughter. They allowed drunk people and swear around the children. I'm trying to ignore them. Also, their kids are coughing everywhere so I'm mentally preparing myself for my son to start coughing in a few days. My brother-in-law decided to bring his father on top of his sister. I know what you meant but I found this line funnier than I should have. My husband is peeling potatoes. My son is playing with his new toys. I'm feeding my daughter in front of the fire while listening to Nat King Cole. Christmas Day is for us. Tomorrow we begin the ridiculous family tour. 5 cities, 6 days, 2,500 kilometers. Kill me now. Well, I don't have children, so I got picked to work today. Hotel FDA. I'm sitting here in the back office watching Game of Thrones on my Switch. Only 3 check-ins though, and 6 people in-house. 3.5 hours left before the night auditor comes in to relieve me. Nothing. That's the problem. My grandma keeps the house like 77 degrees so I have to walk outside into the 30-degree weather once every 5 minutes to survive. I'm pooping. Christmas Eve is our big family get-together. Christmas Day I don't even get dressed. I'm snuggled up with my pooch in my new robe and a cup of coffee. Reddit. And couldn't be more content. I'm an adult. Only child. Dad died in 2012 and haven't seen my mother since she divorced my dad in 1999, but a friend sent me delivery takeout and an iTunes movie, so it wasn't all bad. My partner and I decided to spend Christmas just the two of us. He's getting some work done and I'm playing on my new computer that he got me, and I'm also nursing the cut I got from the knife I gave him. Quite possibly the best Christmas ever, despite the flesh wound. I'm under a toddler who refused to sleep anywhere but being held by me in a rocking chair in her room. This was me 3 years ago. Stay strong, it gets better, and then you'll miss the days when they slept on you. Boy, you have great grammar for a 6-year-old. I'm pooping after eating way too much. It ain't them, it's me. I'm sequestered upstairs dealing with a sinus infection and lack of sleep. Barely got 2 hours in last night between the infection and a pre-dawn screaming toddler. I'm driving home later tonight and I want to get a nap in instead of just drugging myself all day to get through. Because I had to leave the room. Because I couldn't handle listening to my aunt talk about how my perfect cousin is going to get into some fancy university because she's just so great and everything she does is so damn great. Makes me feel like shit. Since I had a hard time and I had to drop out of a state school, and now I'm finally getting an associate's at my local community college while I work in food service. I'm sober for the first time in years. I'm holding down a job better than I ever have before. I lost so much weight I went down 5 pant sizes in the last year. Last semester I got straight A's. And I have a wonderful relationship with the best man I could have asked for. 95% of the time I'm thrilled with my life and how well I'm doing. And then I have to visit family. And I'm reminded that I'm the failure. Listening to the people in my family pretend to like each other while still making subtle stabs at each other. Talking about how much they like their current dentists. And how terrible the old dentists were. My retired parents and aunt. Brother and his girlfriend have gone home, so it's just me and my dementia-afflicted mother awake and my 8-month-old asleep in my old room. Baby has made a solid start on a shit night's sleep and mum is watching an episode of a 15-year-old detective show she's already seen today but can't remember. I am trying to avoid the implications of the fact that during Christmas dinner, mum forgot where she was, even though she has lived in this house for 40 years. I'm in Australia, so it's already Boxing Day. I woke up and there's 40 different people in the kitchen being loud and annoying. No thank you. My kids opened their presents at 7 a.m. and have been playing with them since. My wife's family is having a dinner but I don't like those people so I'm chilling at home. My husband says Is that an option? Sitting on their phones as well. Why don't you people sit on a chair? My grandmother died today. I am observing my mother and her siblings arguing about everything. I'm the only one sick in my family, so I'm quarantining myself. My brother's working at a gas station. My mom's a depressed mess who I can't communicate with. She's in the living room watching TV like she always is. I'm in my room wasting time on Reddit until I work later tonight. I'm jealous of people who spend quality time with their family. Grandma is tipsy talking about the 40s as usual. Dad's asleep in the chair. Grandpa talking to mom. Sister has been upstairs for the past 30 minutes. I'm watching TV and hanging out with you guys. My sister called threatening to kill herself yesterday since she lost her kids to the state. Cops found her drunk on 3/4 of a bottle of tequila, having recently been fired from her job as a stripper. My mom is trying to rebuild a relationship with me after years of emotional abuse with physical sprinkled here and there. My fiancé is on the other side of the state, so I feel even more alone. And it's been a while since I've gotten to talk to a psychiatrist-cologist. Since the school closed for the holidays. So Reddit is a nice escape from reality until I get to go back home tomorrow. My toddlers are playing on their mini trampoline. My ex-wife is talking to the cat. I'm trying to distract myself from the fact that this divorce is happening and I don't want it to. I'm waiting for my mom to take her turn in cribbage after she orders Thai food. I've kicked everyone else's butt in cribbage so far. She's the final contender. We're settled and digesting and enjoying each other's silent company whilst we do our own introverted things. Hell, we've been interacting since 10 this morning. I love the but there's a sodding limit. Waiting for my mom to shuffle the Uno deck. Everyone has eaten 3 days worth of food and we're lazing around with the dogs. It's blissfully quiet and peaceful. Watching my 9-year-old do better than I ever could on Fortnite. The 10-year-old is playing on her new laptop 9 and 10. Yes, that was a busy couple years, and my 14-year-old is just getting his new PS4 updated to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Wife's asleep in bed. My quest to become irrelevant and turn my kids into antisocial delinquents is almost complete. My dad realized the pork went bad. We're getting Chinese. I'm working. Retail pharmacy. Ugh. Me too. X-ray tech. Hospitals never close. Being Jewish. I'm hiding in a candle-lit bubble bath while hubby is watching the original Grinch with our 25-years-old daughter. Son is sleeping before heading to work. Sounds like the cats are in the tree again. There are dirty dinner dishes calling to me, but this girlie ain't listening. This might sound a little off topic at first, but it comforts me to be able to get this off of my chest. My birthday was November 25th. Every year since I was a child, I looked forward to my parents arguing and broken promises on Christmas and our birthdays. When my parents divorced, my mom would tell us what great gifts my dad was sending for Christmas that year, and when he never delivered and we never heard from him, she would proudly exclaim what a piece of shit he was. This year, my father had texted me and promised to take me out for my birthday. When the day came, he waited all day to get in touch with me, and when he did, he told me that he had invited over my own friend to his house to play guitar, and that he couldn't pick me up, my car is down. He said I was welcome to join if I could get in touch with my friend and ask him to pick me up, but he never answers his phone while driving, and I was too disappointed to even try. This last Sunday night, my mom and I got into an argument while I was visiting her house with my sister. My sister is 16 and lives with my dad, and he promised her that they would go to Long Island for Christmas Day. I told my mom that he was going to do the same thing to her that he did to me. Monday morning he called and cancelled the trip, and then told my sister that he wasn't even going to be home all week, so she had to stay with me. She suggested that she stay at her girlfriend's, but he told her she wasn't allowed to do that, even though it wouldn't have any effect on his day or week anyway. Today, I took my sister and her girlfriend to pick up some clothes from her girlfriend's house so that they could stay with me for the week. Our dad lived 2 minutes away, so we stopped by to surprise him, but mostly so I could see what was going on and why he was so upset yesterday. He answered the door by cracking it open, and all the lights were off. When we went inside, garbage was all over the place. Empty soda cans on the floor, moldy Parmesan cheese sitting out. The Christmas tree wasn't even decorated and he had bothered to buy a live one. He was still in his work clothes, wrapped in a blanket on the couch. He explained that he got into an argument with our uncle, his brother, who lives with him and my sister, about K-cups. My uncle would drink 8 cups to my dad's 1 cup, and this upset my dad. Also, my uncle wouldn't clean anything, and if he and my sister were low on food, my uncle would order a big meal for himself and not share with anyone. My dad confronted our uncle about this issue on Saturday, and my uncle threw a tantrum, packed his things, and took my sister's unwrapped Christmas gifts and threw them on her bedroom floor, and then left and hasn't been heard from. He said his brother ruined Christmas and the whole ordeal put him into a deep depression. I didn't really know what to say or if I should sympathize with him. He made passing comment about taking us out for Christmas sometime this week on our way out the door. I took the girls to my place and I am sitting by myself in my bedroom and haven't socialized all day after that. My sister is fine hanging out with her girlfriend, but I feel a looming cloud of self-pity that I can't shake. My dad died last Sunday, so we tried to make it tolerable for my mom and spoil her and played board games with her and the grandkids. They left and she is sad again and we are watching a movie that we both aren't that into. Opened presents with the family, had dinner with the family, played board games with the family, had supper with the family, having family over tomorrow for Boxing Day. Now is my time for me. The grown-up kids have not long left after spending the day here, so I'm sat with a mug of tea and Reddit while my wife has a bath and the last of the clearing up cycles through the dishwasher. I'm an introvert and we're traveling to visit with family all day tomorrow, friends on Friday and the grandkids on Saturday, so it's these quiet moments that I need to balance me out. Thursday and Sunday through Tuesday are all mine though. No idea. I'm, thankfully, in my apartment doing what I want to do instead of dealing with them. I love the but small batches are more expensive for a reason. Well, my uncle is sleeping on my couch. My dad and other uncle are arguing politics while tipsy, and my cousin and brother play RD2. I'm sitting on the toilet to avoid them. Boyfriend's doing laundry and my cat is asleep on my legs. I celebrated Christmas with my family on Saturday. Now everyone's with their extended families doing I don't know. I chose to be with my boyfriend and have a lazy day of Netflix Christmas horror films. My cousin is trying to teach my grandmother to dab and has been making her say Gucci Gang for an hour. Tired of politics, family and national, so getting blasted and redditing. You know, just like on Easter, Thanksgiving, Aunt Bertha's birthday, etc. Sitting in the dark, in my 11-year-old son's room while he falls asleep. He gets nervous at night. I spend 10 minutes each night sitting in a chair reading Reddit while he falls asleep. It's a win-win that I will miss someday. Yes, I should encourage him to fall asleep on his own. He can, but doesn't like to, and wanting his mom around probably won't last forever. I'll enjoy it for now. 7 Yo flitting about from new toy to new toy and back again. 12 Yo shooting his new airsoft Desert Eagle at zombie targets. Thank God those pellets are biodegradable. 14 and 16 Yos watching either The Office, Parks and Rec, or Brooklyn 9-9 just like any other day, except today while wearing their presents. Wife and I just woke up from Christmas Day naps and now she's in the shower. Cheers. It's the day after Christmas Boxing Day in Australia, so just relaxing for the day, sleeping off the food coma and playing some cricket, probably also watching the cricket. Cats are done leaping through the boxes and wrapping paper and are having a nap. Better half binge watching a TV series that never interested me. Both of us sneaking to the kitchen occasionally to nibble on cookies. Got rid of them already. We did brunch. Gonna my wife in a bit when the food settles. Grandma died in October. Very close friend died in late November. Another family member died in early December. Not really feeling very festive today. Trying. But it's nighttime now, so we'll try again next year. Watching Rush Hour for the second time. Drinking carrot juice and rum. I turned old enough to drink almost 2 years ago, but they still hiss like Gorgon when I reach for a drink.